Hello? Are we all met? Well, I certainly hope so. What is going on, my survivors? It's me, Top of the Survivor, the VTuber survivor from the future. I've finally returned with the weekly Zatsudan. Oh, just give me a second to just breathe in, breathe out. Oh my goodness, it's so glad to just get back to the chill weekly update chatting streams. Haven't done these in a long time, but I'm happy that I am back with these. I'm so happy to be back with these. And I know I usually talk about stuff during certain streams, primarily Minecraft Monday streams, but I am here, I am back, and boy, don't I have some stuff to talk about. Let's see. In review, well, that one week I did talk about the convention. I talked about the convention twice, in case you guys didn't know. What else? Oh, I didn't get to talk about. Actually, I briefly talked about Turkey Day. Turkey Day. How was everyone's Thanksgiving Turkey Day? If you celebrated it, mine was good. Mine was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I woke up. I'm waking up at 8 o'clock recently, so I woke up. I was able to catch the Thanksgiving Day parade. I didn't really. I mean, I guess some of the Broadway performances, like in the very first portion of the parade before they actually get the parade stuff going, they show Broadway performances, or like little snippets of Broadway performances. And those are okay. Not really a musical person. I mean, I'm a theater person. Don't get me wrong, but I much prefer straight plays, just like regular plays with regular plot, no music. But I guess musicals are all the rage these days. Anyway, but after the musical performance, after the musical Broadway snippets, then they started the actual parade. And then they showed the floats, they showed like the New York high school bands. They showed some musical performances. They showed Belle Biv DeVoe. I didn't think they'd get Belle Biv DeVoe. If you don't know who Belle Biv DeVoe is, they did the song "That Girl Is Poison." If you guys know it, bam, ba da 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 bam. You know. They had them. Who else did they have? They had someone else that. They showed Beyonce at the end, but I didn't stay for the end, honestly. I kind of just watched. Until they showed both Goku and Luffy's balloons, and oh my gosh. Oh, Luffy, poor Luffy balloon. Poor Luffy's balloon. It's his New York Thanksgiving Day parade debut, and his straw hat deflates. Not the actual hat portion, but like the brim portion. It deflated and it made it look like a bucket hat. But it's fine. I think there were other balloons that were getting deflated and whatnot. I think Snoopy's was deflated. I don't know where it was deflated, but it was deflated. Who else was deflated? Oh, Wimpy Kid, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I think one of his hands was deflated. Did they show Pikachu? I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they did show Pikachu. They always show Pikachu in the parade, but I think I must have missed it. They showed Poe, Kung Fu Panda, and they always show SpongeBob. Oh my god, I was looking over some old parade balloons. They had an Adventure Time balloon. I completely forgot about that. Way back in the 2000s, 2006 Thanksgiving Day parade, they had a Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends float. I was like, what? And then I went all the way back into my brain, like deep in my memories, my core memory of that. I was like, oh snap, they did. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So yeah, the parade was cool. And then I turned it to like I think it was like the third or fourth quarter of one of the Thanksgiving Day games. I didn't get to see the second one, which was the Niners at the Seahawks. But Niners won. Niners won. I didn't get to because we went over to Survivor Grandpa's house. And we had Thanksgiving over there with my uncle, my aunt, and little cousins. And so we ate. I put on some Thanksgiving specials to watch. I put on the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special. And after that I put on the regular show Thanksgiving special. That's a good one. That is a good one. And then the little kids, they wanted to watch Across the Spider-Verse, but I think my aunt and my uncle didn't see Into the Spider-Verse, so we watched both Spider-Verse movies that evening. But I saw the first one, so I was able to get get my food coma nap in. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna catch some Z's. I'll be up when Across the Spider-Verse comes on. But I saw Across the Spider-Verse. I saw both movies anyway, so it didn't matter if I was napping or not. But yeah, if you guys saw, like, I posted the food that I got. Food was good. Food was good. I got some dark meat turkey. The classic mashed potatoes. Side of the mac and cheese that Survivor Mom makes, and it is delicious. It's delicious. She used big elbow pasta, some medium cheddar, some Parmesan, so that it has the tang in it, so she didn't have to use sharp cheddar. I'm not sure what other cheese she used. And then I think she topped it off with some shredded cheddar so that it could get a crust on it. Honestly, the crust is it is key part. It was a key part of it. And then I had a couple rolls. And yeah, it was enough. I didn't have breakfast either, so yeah, my appetite was definitely satiated. And then after the nap, I had my pumpkin pie, and we played a couple of games, or a couple of card games. And then yeah, we went home. I got to chill. And yeah, that was my Thanksgiving. Black Friday. I didn't get to. Honestly, I'm trying to save money right now because you know what? Should I announce this? I feel like I should announce this. Okay. The first week of January, there will not be any streams. There's not going to be any streams after the New Year, or after New Year's Day, because during that week, family is going on a trip to New Orleans. Me, Survivor Mom, and Survivor Grandma are going for a couple of days, but Survivor Brother is going for a band convention, a jazz band convention in New Orleans. So, or future New Orleans, anyways. Yeah, so we'll be there for 2 days, supporting him and seeing the sights, and hopefully I'll have enough money by then for crawfish boil. But yeah, I'm trying to save up a little bit of money for that trip and some other stuff. So I wasn't able to get anything good for Black Friday, sadly, but that's fine. And also I streamed Black Friday. And you guys saw that Xenoverse 2 stream. Yeah. I wish I could have made it Goku Black theme, but honestly I was kind of that's fine. What else? Saturday. What did I do yesterday? Did I do anything yesterday morning? I don't think I did. I don't think I did anything in the morning. No, I didn't. I did not. No, yesterday was also kind of just a chill day. I think I really just needed a couple of days to myself to just kind of just recover. I initially did have some plans Saturday, but those kind of changed. Um, yeah, but it's fine. I just chilled. I kicked yesterday. And then today I hung out with Survivor Dad during the day. That was cool. We got to eat Denny's with my other set of grandparents. But the thing is I got the thing is me and Survivor Brother had Aiden. I had made some bison burgers. If you heard my story from when I went to future Pennsylvania, then you would know that I tried bison for the first time. I enjoyed it. So luckily I was able to get a hold of some bison meat, some ground bison meat, and I was able to cook us up some bison burgers. I didn't know if I was doing it correctly because I pulled it off the cast iron skillet and I checked the temperature. It wasn't 160 internally. I didn't know if I was doing it correctly or not, so I popped them back in to cook them, and then I was worried if I was overcooking them. But then I tried it, and I was like, oh, it's cooked all the way through. So yeah, it was like medium well. It was a medium well burger, but it was still good. It was still good. It wasn't quite at the taste that I remember, but there was the linger, the subtlety of the taste that I remember. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, I'm still full from the early dinner I had. But yeah, there's tons of food, tons of leftovers, and yeah, I've just been eating good. Honestly, been eating really good. Yeah, I guess that's my topic of recent stuff that's been happening. Um, do I have any topics that I should talk about? I don't know. It's all drama and like commentary, community related. And I really don't like getting into that kind of stuff. Um, Normally I like to talk about things that are really like important to me or pertain to me. Um, let's see. Is there anything that is trending right now? Anything that's going on right now? Huh. Dragon Ball Super is trending. Please be something good. Nope, nothing new. However, it was cool to see Goku and Luffy trending for Thanksgiving. Ooh, I remember. I remember. I remember what else was trending. I remember what else was trending Thanksgiving. So apparently, I must have missed this. I think it was during one of the games, or it was something was going on Thanksgiving. But apparently Dolly Parton was doing like some sort of. If you know who Dolly Parton is, Jolene, country star. Apparently, like she wore like her cheerleader outfit, and whatnot, and I think she was doing like some kind of performance. And when I saw Dolly Parton, I was like, hold on, hold on, let me see if I can do if I can do an expression. If I can do an expression. That was my expression when I saw Dolly Parton. I was like, dang. And then I saw what age she was. I was like, she's how old? And I was like, would, I would. Yeah, Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Right. else was I planning on talking about? Planning on talking about something else. Something besides Deli Parton, something besides Goku and Luffy. Well, I guess the Dragon Ball Super manga, the superhero arc, is coming to an end next chapter, which is chapter 100. My goodness. We have made it to 100 chapters of the Dragon Ball Super manga. That's pretty good. I don't know where we're gonna go with it, honestly. I don't know where Toriyama and Toyotaro are gonna go with it. We're going back into uncharted territory, which I'm all for. I am so totally all for that. I'm happy to go into uncharted territory, so I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna cover the end of Z. Yeah, I don't know if we'll retcon and like redo end of Z, and then end of Z that we've seen in Dragon Ball Z and whatnot will just be on canon. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. But the main plot points that I see people bringing up is a Black Frieza saga, Tournament of Power 2 saga, or traveling and exploring the other universes kind of saga. I am cool with whatever, as long as we're still getting Dragon Ball related content. I don't care. Like people complaining about Daima, I'm like, dude, I don't care as long as we get some kind of Dragon Ball content. Happy. That isn't the Super Dragon Ball Heroes or Super Dragon Ball Heroes promotional anime that I don't really care much because I don't play the game and I don't keep track of the game. Daima at least is something fresh, it's something new, and I'm excited to see it. I am so excited to see it. As soon as I know what streaming platform it's on, I'll see if I have access to it. If not, then I will. I might turn to alternative methods. Okay, I remember what I was going to talk about. It was the Game Awards. This year's Game Awards. I need to resume browsing. Just take me to the thing. Alright, let's see, because I already voted, I think. My profile. Thanks. I can go to nominees. So I already voted. Alright. So the Game Awards, Game of the Year. Who do you think I voted for? Who do you think I voted for? Obviously, Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 has to get Game of the Year, because not only is it showing massive support for an indie studio, it's also sending a message to AAA studios that they have no excuses. They have much more resources and time and everything to put out quality content that people want, from a studio. Doesn't matter if it's AAA or indie. It sends that message. Especially since AAA studios were basically mocking it and saying we don't have the time or the money or the resources. I'm like, of course you do. They're saying, well, we will never be like that. And I'm like, you don't have to make a Baldur's Gate. You don't have to be Lariat. You just have to make the same quality kind of game. That's all any gamer consumer is asking for. Alan Wake 2, I didn't play it. I heard good things about it. Spider-Man 2, again, I don't know why it got nominated. Don't get me wrong, I like the Spider-Man games. Friggin' love the Spider-Man games. I just don't think it should have gotten nominated because recency bias is going to play a huge factor. Resident Evil 4 Remake That is a good nomination. However, I don't think it's gonna get Game of the Year. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I don't know why it got nominated. Recency bias is gonna affect it a lot. Tears of the Kingdom. Again, I didn't play Breath of the Wild. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. I know both games are really good, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it beating Baldur's Gate 3. But I will say, I will be completely fine with Resident Evil 4, Tears of the Kingdom, or Alan Wake getting it over Baldur's Gate. I just don't see Spider-Man or Mario getting it. And then what was the next category? Best game direction. Best game direction. Personally, I want this to go to Baldur's Gate, but I voted for Tears of the Kingdom only because I don't want it to make it seem like I'm just voting for Baldur's Gate the entire time. I don't want it to look like it's the Baldur's Game Awards, you know? Alan Wake also got nominated. Spider-Man, again, it's everything except for Resident Evil 4 remake. So I voted Tears of the Kingdom just so Tears of the Kingdom can get something, just so they can come out of it. And the next one was Best Narrative. I had to vote for Baldur's Gate for that. I had to vote for it. For outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game, I gave that to Baldur's Gate 3. Of course. And then they had Cyberpunk 2077 expansion. And you see, I would give it that, but the thing is, CD Projekt Red is just too late. I mean, now they're good, but they dropped the ball on launch, and I just feel like they shouldn't get it. Maybe in like a year, maybe next year, I can see them getting a reward if they put out more content because the game is finally playable. Friggin' 2 years too late. But yeah, I just don't see them getting any kind of award this year. Except for Idris Elba. I voted for Idris Elba. For best acting. And Alan Wake got nominated. Final Fantasy 16 got nominated. That's a good game. Spider-Man 2 got nominated. Again, I can't vote for Spider-Man 2 because of the recency bias. Best art direction. I gave that to Tears of the Kingdom. But the nominations were Alan Wake, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, and Mario Bros. Wonder. I gave that to Tears of the Kingdom because honestly, it looks clean. That one I will give it wholeheartedly to Tears of the Kingdom. Best score in music. Music again, it was Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Hi-Fi Rush, and Tears of the Kingdom. I gave that to Final Fantasy 16 just because it looked like the music went much more harder in that. Honestly, I could have played Baldur's Gate 3 completely with the music off, and I wouldn't have cared. But Final Fantasy always has good music. I mean, think to Sephiroth's theme. That just goes hard, Anything orchestral like dun 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 da 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 da. Yeah, like it's got to be Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy never lets you down with its soundtrack. Best audio design. I didn't really know who to vote for that. It could have been Alan Wake or Dead Space, but I didn't play those, so I kind of went with Resident Evil 4 just because I trust that a bit more. That game, it had to be a scary game. I'll tell you that. Best performance, again, I just told you I went for Idris Elba. This one was really hard. But the nominations were Ben Starr for Final Fantasy 16. I didn't play Final Fantasy 16, so I wouldn't know. Cameron Monaghan for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Oh, that's a good one. Melanie Liebert, Alan Wake 2. Neil Newman. Ooh, man. Dang. That's the thing, is that I didn't want to vote for just one single actor from Baldur's Gate. I wanted to vote for all of them, dude. Not just Neil Newman, but not just Neil, but Theo. But for Theo, Will. I wanted to vote for Karlak, for Lae'zel, Shadowheart, Will. I wanted to vote for The main six, dude. All of them deserve it. And that's why if they end up getting Game of the Year, I want to see all of the voice actors go up there as well. Well, especially for best narrative. Like, I want to. Maybe narrator will go up there. And then Yuri Lowenthal for Spider-Man 2. He's a good voice actor regardless. He's been in so many things. He's Sasuke. He's older Ben 10. He's everything, dude. So basically, everyone who got nominated here deserves the nomination. But I went for Idris Elba. It was a safe pick because I also didn't want it to make it seem like I was voting for Baldur's Gate every time. Otherwise, that just shows my bias. Innovation and accessibility for recognizing hardware, and software, and whatever. I voted for Forza just because their accessibility stuff they have so much things in terms of accessibility. It just made sense, They made a thing that where you can slow down the driving to make it easier. So yeah, that's pretty innovative. And then the nominations were... I don't even know why Diablo 4 was nominated. Are you kidding me? Hi-Fi Rush? Maybe. I don't know why Spider-Man 2... Again, I wouldn't have voted for Spider-Man 2 anyways because I don't know the accessibility thing. Mortal Kombat 1. Street Fighter 6. I don't know how they could have done that. Maybe in terms of adding a fight stick? Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. I didn't play any of these games that were nominated. A Space for the Unbound, Charles Sinar, Goodbye Volcano High, but I voted for that one. Kia, Terra Neil, and Venbug. Yeah, I voted for Goodbye Volcano High because that feels like a game I would have played. I'm not gonna change my vote. I'm sticking with that. I'm locking it in. Best ongoing game. Nominations were Apex. I don't like Apex. Cyberpunk. You're too late. Final Fantasy 14. I haven't played that game. Fortnite. No, I'm not giving it to Fortnite. And Genshin Impact. I give it to Genshin Impact. Best community support. You already know who I voted for. Baldur's Gate 3. No, it's not going to Cyberpunk. No, it's not going to Destiny. Ironic, because Destiny laid off so many of their freaking people. Final Fantasy 14 could have got it. No, I'm not giving it to No Man's Sky. It just made sense for Baldur's Gate to get that. Best indie game. I gave this one to Sea of Stars. I haven't played it, but I really do want to play it eventually. It looks really good. I love RPGs. Especially, it's not tactical, but it is turn-based. So, yeah. It looked good. Dave the Diver and Dredge, I also could have voted for. I haven't played Cocoon. I haven't played Viewfinder. So yeah, that's that one. Best debut indie. I just gave that one to Pizza Tower. Because I haven't played Dredge, but it's pretty good. Good Cocoon. Best mobile game. Again, I don't play mobile games. The nominations were Final Fantasy 7, Ever Crisis, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Butters would have voted for that. I'll tell you who would have voted for that. Honkai Star Rail, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Neil. I don't know what Monster Hunter Now is, but what I voted for is Honkai Star Rail. I'm like, you know what? MiHoYo dominates the mobile game. It's the same game. Any MiHoYo game is going to be the same either on PC or PlayStation or mobile. It's going to be the same experience. It's not going to be any different. The controls will be different, but it's going to be the same exact experience. Best VR and AR. Honestly, I just gave that one to Resident Evil Village. Because honestly, VR and AR, you never really know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's really good, and then sometimes you're like, meh. But Resident Evil VR is usually, super consistent with, the other releases. So I had to go for Resident Evil. Best action game. These were a lot of good choices. Armored Core 6. I didn't get to play that. I'm not really like a Souls game kind of person, so it just wasn't my cup of tea. Dead Island 2, I voted for Dead Island 2. Only because it took them a minute to bring back Dead Island. I played the first game in Riptide. Amazing games. Ghost Runner 2, apparently you're a cyber ninja. I haven't played it, so I wouldn't know, but I feel like I need to try it before I can vote. Hi-Fi Rush. I haven't played Hi-Fi Rush. Remnant 2, I haven't played Remnant 2. I just went with Dead Island 2 because it's a safe vote for me. Best Action Adventure. I gave that one to Tears of the Kingdom. I'll give Tears of the Kingdom another one. That's safe. I haven't played Alan Wake. I'm not voting for Spider-Man 2 because of recency bias. Resident Evil 4. It could be good for horror. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I haven't played it, but I feel like Tears of the Kingdom needs to bring it. You know, best RPG. Who do you think I'm voting for? Baldur's Gate. And then they had Final Fantasy, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. No, it's not going to Starfield. I mean, I still haven't played Starfield. I'll probably get it on Game Pass, but the thing is, I want to get it. I want to play it on the new Xbox. Like, I'm gonna wait until I get the new Xbox before I can play Halo Infinite and Starfield. Best fighting. I gave that to Street Fighter 6. Because Mortal Kombat, it's Mortal Kombat. It's nothing new. It's the same as every other Mortal Kombat we've had. It's just that it has the cameo feature. But it's honestly it's just Mortal Kombat 12. It's just Mortal Kombat 12. That's the only thing they had. I would rather they have like the same stuff that they had back in Mortal Kombat 9. Okay, maybe not like the same character designs, but like that same size roster and the tag match kind of thing. I wish they brought that back. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 got nominated. God of Rock, Pocket Bravery. Yeah, I voted for Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is freaking fun. It looks fun. I haven't played it yet, but I do want to get it. Best family game. I was torn between Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Wonder. I was like, should I finally give this to Mario? And then I remembered recency bias. So I didn't vote for Mario or Sonic. I voted for Pikmin 4. Because Pikmin 4 looks fun. I haven't played Pikmin, but I am going to get the game and play it eventually. So just give me a second. Best sim and strategy. I gave that one to Advanced Wars 1 and 2. I don't have the game, but again, I like tactical strategy. I like tactical RPG. And Fire Emblem Engage, it felt different. It felt very different from Three Houses. Like, it was still the same, the same play style, but it didn't feel like Three Houses. That's probably why I don't think it's gonna get it. If it played more like Three Houses did, then I feel like it would have gotten it. But I feel like Engage was more like, let's go back to our roots. Character design, I have no problem. I love Mika Picasso's artwork. I mean, Pecos Bells. Amazing VTuber and content creator. But yeah, I had to go with Advanced. Best sports / racing. I gave that to Forza, because why not? I don't play sports and racing games. I would have gave it to FIFA, but FIFA's not on here. Best multiplayer. I gave that to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not giving it to Diablo. Sorry, Party Animals. No. Sorry, Street Fighter, but you're more a fighting game. Not really multiplayer. Mario Bros. Wonder. Again, I'm not voting for Mario because recency bias. It had to be both. Best adaptation. I gave this one to The Last of Us. Sure, I could have gave it to the Mario movie, but I'm like, okay, now it's at the point where it's overrated. Yeah, we get it. But the thing about the Mario Bros. Movie is that it was safe. Like, it was safe. That's what it needed to be successful, but not to the point of where I would give it an award for it. Maybe the second one, where they can try, experimenting a bit and sort of going out there a bit more. Because I feel like the they needed the first one to be successful, so they went with a safe story. Or if they come out with a second one now, they can start taking some liberties and actually, like, being a little bit more creative. Not giving that to Twisted Metal. My dad told me it was funny. Wasn't really anything close to the game, which a lot of us know, but we'll see. I feel like I should watch it. I mean, Anthony Mackie's in it. He's cool. Gran Turismo, Castlevania Nocturne. Most anticipated game. I gave that to Like a Dragon. Give that to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, because it's Yakuza. It's the safe vote. Another safe vote would have been Final Fantasy or Tekken. Hades 2, I'm not really like into Hades, I'll be honest. I don't know how that Star Wars game is going to be. Again, most Star Wars games outside of Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor is really good, I'll be honest with you. So I went with Yakuza, the safe vote. Content creator of the year. I didn't even know that they have content creator of the year. Who do you think I voted for? I'm the VTuber. I'm gonna be voting for a VTuber, so I voted for Iron Mouse. Quackity got nominated. I don't really watch Quackity, but it would have been a good vote too. People Make Games, Spreen, Cipher PK. I don't know who those are. Best esports game. I gave it to Counter-Strike 2 because I don't like League, I don't play Dota, I don't like Valorant, and I haven't played PUBG Mobile. I'd rather play regular PUBG. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give it to Counter-Strike. And then it was just esports stuff. I just voted for random people. And best esports event though, I give it to Evo because you can never go wrong with Evo. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I guess I can start wrapping up the stream. So yeah, let's go to the schedule for this week. As you can see right here, it is Flash Week. We're gonna be going back to Papa's Wingeria on Tuesday, and we playing Bloons TD6 Wednesday. Apparently, there's an update where you can play custom created maps, so we'll probably do one of those, as well as some of the other in-game generated maps. But Monday, we have Minecraft Monday. Thursday, we're back to Tenkaichi 2. We're going to be doing the Boo Saga. And then Friday, we got Xenoverse 2 again. Nothing Saturday. And then Sunday, the weekly Zatsudan. Because we're back to those, finally. Finally back to those. Good to be back. Oh my god, I'm parched. I need a drink. Well, I'll get a drink. I'll get a drink once the stream is over. Excuse me. Oh yeah, but it is finally good. It is finally good to return to streaming. Well, not streaming. I've always been streaming. It's finally good to get back to doing these just chatting streams where it's chill and I can just talk about whatever. Luckily, I had a lot to talk about. I'm happy I got to talk about who I voted for. Let me just get the post ready for when I end stream. And here we go. Come on, let me type in. And then my hashtags, yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much gonna be it. Again, thank you guys so much for the support so far. Thank you for 26 subscribers on YouTube. And also thank you for 23 followers on Twitch. So happy for that. So yeah, we made it past 20 followers on Twitch. So let's go to 50 followers for that now. And we're still shooting for 50 subscribers on YouTube. And I know it's still a small number, but that number is better than any other number. But yeah, anyways, if you like what you're seeing, please follow me on Twitch, where I stream Sunday through Friday Pacific Standard Time. Just keep track of my schedules that I post on Twitter. And also, if you're watching this VOD at any point in the future, please follow me on, no, please like and subscribe to me on YouTube, where I upload all of my VODs, so you'll never miss a single stream, unless it's an unarchived stream, then yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow for some Minecraft Monday. See you later. Goodbye.